The country's tagline is, "It's more fun in the Philippines." But I don't like that. A better term is, "There's more love in the Philippines."
Bye-bye, lads!
That's 1 minute.
See you tomorrow! Yeah!
Okay, the reason why I got a little bit teary-eyed here is because it's so true. You cannot Google people, and they are awesome. Hey guys, it's me, Antonio. Today we are going to react about something that I personally experienced. We are going to react to a video about 8 days in the Philippines. I went to the Philippines already, and it was one of the best moments of my life, actually. We are about to react to that video and see if most of it is true or not. But yeah, let's go check that out. So here it goes. Let's start.
So I'm traveling today to this country called the Philippines. And the country's tagline is, "It's more fun in the Philippines."
Hell yeah, it is.
The taxi to the airport, fun. Boarding the plane, fun. Leaving the plane is even more fun. Getting your local SIM card is finally fun.
Welcome to the Philippines!
The Uber to the hotel, welcome to the Philippines. Check in at your hotel,
Welcome to the Philippines!
buying a McDonald's here is also fun.
Welcome to the Philippines!
Wait a second. McDonald's? If you're going to the Philippines, the first one that you want to go is Jollibee. I'm just telling you, it's really good. Really good.
Starbucks,
Welcome to the Philippines!
Subway,
Welcome to the Philippines!
a corporate job, still fun.
Welcome to the Philippines!
Yeah! Traffic jams are also more fun in the Philippines if you're not in the car.
That's okay. Not everything is good. The traffic in Manila is something out of this world. It's insane. But yeah, let's keep going.
It's so fun in the Philippines that if you go and ask random people to smile, they will smile back. Even security guards. Smile.
Welcome to the Philippines. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
Actually, it's true. People are hard workers there, and you can see that, but they are always smiling.
I want to see if I can have food, water, shelter for the whole day for $0.00 here in Manila. I gave up my valuables, my drone, and my entire wallet and checked out of the hotel to hit the streets. It's a bad idea. I cannot take buses or taxis. I cannot eat out. But what I can do is rely on people's generosity. For water, I say I'm thirsty.
Thank you. I'm Muslim, I'm also Muslim, that's why if the people is very thirsty, what's better to give?
For food, I say I lost my wallet and leave.
You ran after me.
Yes.
Why? I'm hungry.
So I'm just sharing my blessings.
Unbelievable.
But for shelter, this is a bit hard. I say I'm stranded. I ask 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, and then I meet this guy.
What happened to you? It's a long story.
He takes me in, buys me food, offers me his home, gives me his bed, and doesn't even want to be filmed. There is still good in this world.
That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. Thank you.
I didn't try to do this kind of experiment. Okay. One thing that I was really impressed was the generosity of people in the Philippines. They always try to accommodate you. They always try to give their best to you. They always try to give the best that they have. Always. It was humbling. It made me go down to earth. You know, it made me realize that I should be blessed about the things that I have right now.
Money. I don't like spending it. That's why I like the Philippines. It's very cheap. A full day tour at this island will cost you 20 bucks and maybe $25 for this one. A haircut for $17 at Hong Kong. Here you can get it for $1. An Uber ride for 1 hour will cost you $3.
Welcome to the Philippines.
A romantic date for 2 will set you back $15. Now, you're not gonna go on a date.
$15. It's probably I wouldn't say the most expensive one, but yeah, you can even find it cheaper. But I guess if it's a date, you want to spend some money. But even though you can eat for cheaper in the Philippines.
Island hop and get a haircut every single day. But what I think you might like to do is drink. It's so cheap in the Philippines that this bottle...
I'm not a big drinker, but this is actually true as well. I've seen people buying some drinks, and yeah, it's actually cheap. It's not that expensive.
Rum costs $1.10. For that price, I can buy 30 bottles to get the whole village drunk for the price of 2 cocktails in New York City.
Enjoy.
And the best part is that while you drink your cheap drinks, you can make friends with locals because they all speak English in here.
Also true, it's very accessible to talk with people in the Philippines because they all know how to speak English. Most of them, even if they are not like a perfect English, they know how to speak, you know, fairly well, actually.
Mabuhay from the islands of the
Amazing.
Philippines.
This is like the best the Philippines have to offer.
These
That
islands are
along with
gorgeous, but watching it from your phone, you will get bored after 5 seconds. So let me tell you what makes this place incredible. Above water, it's...
This is exactly like watching a picture. It's boring, but you know, being in there, exploring, allowing yourself to be with that, all of that nature is just amazing. It was awesome to be there.
It's heaven on earth even when there is no sun.
Yeah,
but it's
sure.
not just what's above the water and on the water that's beautiful. It's also what's hiding underneath. You have the gazillion small fish
This is
that
what I'm
love
talking
you and the
about.
gigantic fish that does not give a damn about you. There is a Japanese shipwreck hiding right under your feet. And if salt water isn't really your style, there's always a lake hiding behind these rocks that'll take your breath away.
And there are also waterfalls and stuff like that. Dude, there's so much in the Philippines that you can explore.
That's why this place is incredible. That's 1 minute! See you tomorrow! If there's one mountain you get with, it's the Mayo volcano! She's standing in a perfect cone structure at 2,463 meters high, which is 65% of her sister Mount Fuji in Japan and 3 times that of Burj Khalifa in Dubai. But it's not her appearance and height that make her so majestic. It's her personality. Mayon is shy. She is so shy, she hides behind the clouds all the time. In fact, some say her husband are the clouds. And when you finally see her, she is beautiful.
It is. Someday I will see it with my own eyes.
That's insane! She is angry. That tip of hers erupts every 3 to 5 years. That is deadly angry.
I have had one
But
of those,
best of all,
right?
she is perfect. The most perfect human being nature has to offer. That's Mayon. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. For the past 5 days, I've only stayed in the richest parts of the Philippines. And so it's easy for me to believe that all of the Philippines looks like this.
It doesn't.
But it's not. Only 1 cab ride away from here, you arrive here, at the Trash Mountain, where people live in such extreme poverty that the air is unpleasant to smell. But this isn't just this area. 25% of the Philippines live under the poverty line. It's incredible that under the same city roof, you can lunch like this and dinner like this. Green stuff coming from the ground means it's beautiful nature. In this case, it means there's so much trash piled on top of each other that it formed a mountain where actual people live and plants started to grow.
I think this is the sad part about the Philippines. I hope that someday they can, you know, get rid of it, and hopefully they will be able to. It's hard. It's not gonna happen from day to night, but I think so. They have their culture is based on work, and I think that they will be able to do it because they are very hardworking people. This is a sad reality, but yeah, it happens.
Country's tagline is, "It's more fun in the Philippines," but I think a more appropriate one is, "It's more fun in 75% of the Philippines."
1 minute, see you tomorrow!
See, even on those places, there's always like joy from the people, and that's another beautiful thing. When you see the Philippines, and it's beautiful, but when you see the not so beautiful part of the Philippines, you still have the people. The people are just gives beauty to the scene, you know.
I said it before and I'm gonna say it again, the Philippines is cheap, which means you don't need many dollars to come here and see this piece of beauty. But it also means you don't need many dollars to help those that need help. It's so cheap in here that we can buy this burger with meat and all for 20 cents.
Yeah.
20 cents. And for that price, you can buy 1,000 of these burgers without breaking the bank. And in a place where people are so poor that trash forms an actual mountain, you can form an actual mountain of food for the price of one average hotel stay in New York City. And with that, you can feed up to 1,000 people. Yes, cheap prices mean better tourism, but it also means it's not that hard or expensive to help those in need. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow! Yes!
I'll be back.
It's my last day in the islands of the Philippines. I'm sad, but here is everything that I like about this country. Go! It's a country with more than 7,000 islands, which means this and this and this exist here. This volcano and this volcano also exist here. The prices, they are so cheap you can get a whole village drunk or another poor village fed without breaking the bank. But reality is, in some parts, poverty is so extreme, people live on top of a trash mountain or at a graveyard with the dead. But you can Google all of the above. What you cannot Google, however, are the people. They will be generous, they will feed you, and they will host you without knowing you. They will build good startups, and they will party like crazy. But best of all, they will be your friend. Real friend. The country's tagline is, "It's more fun in the Philippines." But I don't like that. A better term is, "There's more love in the Philippines."
Bye-bye, Las!
That's 1 minute.
See you tomorrow! Yeah!
Okay. The reason why I got a little bit guide here is because it's so true. You cannot Google people, and they are awesome. They are. Compared to here, they're more humble. They try to help each other more, and it's a lesson. It's a lesson for us to actually be better people, be a better person. You know, the greatest lessons sometimes come from people that are as simple as they can be. I just want to get back. I really want to experience that again. Just that paradise and me living there with, you know, Janel. I thank her so much to I think not only her but also her family for showing me up the Philippines, you know, and let me be a part of that wonderful family. I feel so much appreciation for that. They treated me so well. Yeah, and this concludes the video that we were reacting to. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe also, and click the bell icon as well, so whenever we post another video, you'll be able to watch it. Hope you had a wonderful time. Bye bye.